Today, I'm going to cover 10 more overlooked ZineQuest or ZineMonth TTRPG projects. These are projects that are yet to be funded or have less than £1,000 funding at the time of recording. Firstly, I'm getting the self-promotion out of the way. CONVICT-ION is my ZineQuest project running till this Friday. It's a belonging outside belonging RPG inspired by Life is Strange, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Persona, as well as the philosophy of Judith Butler and Michel Foucault. At the time of recording, the project is less than £20 away from the target, and I've announced 2 stretch goals for the campaign. At £900, I can offer the sensitivity consultant extra pay for her work, and at £1,312, there will be an extra scenario for the game by Alyssa Ridley of Biscuit Fun Games. So please check out my Kickstarter, the link will be in the description. I'm going through the projects in ascending order from the least to most funded. HELLSITE by Nick Turfield is a sci-fi occult TTRPG about social media and how it affects our emotions. It has over $500 funding at the time of recording, and the Kickstarter campaign is running until early March. According to the page, this is a game inspired by Persona, where characters can summon avatars from the online world to fight for them. I love the Persona series, so I immediately like this game. This is also a game about the horrible social media experience that a lot of us have dealt with, hence the name HELLSITE. From the description, I'm not sure if the players are going to use actual Twitter/X to play the game, or just creating a fictionalized social media within the game setting. Either way, it sounds like a very cool theme to explore in a TTRPG. The project itself is fully funded, but I still think it deserves a bit more attention. Boletus, City of Rot and Revenge by Prey Species is a system-neutral TTRPG setting. The Kickstarter has hit its funding goal, currently at just under $900, and it is running till the 28th of this month. This is an NSR-style system-neutral setting that can be used in your favorite RPG system. There's a hand-drawn map with 8 unique districts for the city. The setting is about the horrors of corporate capitalism. A big corporation holding monopolies on everything and having control of the secret police, militant bankers and landlords buying up properties and evicting people from their homes. This project hits 3 of my soft spots: a city/urban setting for RPG, weird mushrooms people and architecture, and a critique on capitalism. I would recommend checking out this project if you like any of those things. Bracing for the Storm by Pitch Sorensen is an infantry management TTRPG for 1 or more players. The Kickstarter has raised close to $1,500 out of its $1,400 goal, and is running until the 24th of the month. In this game, 1 or more players play as hunters gathering provisions under the threat of an approaching storm. According to the page, Bracing for the Storm features strategic mechanics inspired by board games and card games. The players are under pressure, having to race to collect provisions and find adequate shelter before the storm arrives. This TTRPG has a unique premise and mechanics, and the artwork for the game is also stunning. There's only 4 days left to back the Kickstarter at the time of recording, so go check it out. Petit Marronage is a belonging outside belonging game about liberation in the Great Dismal Swamp by Chris Kindred. It has hit its funding target, raising close to $1,100 at the time of recording. The Kickstarter is running until the 2nd of March. This is a game about living in a maroon community in the Great Dismal Swamp in the 1850s. According to Wikipedia, the Maroons are the descendants of Africans in the Americas who escaped from slavery and formed their own settlements. In this game, you are characters who have self-extracted from enslavement and settled into your own community, but still under constant threats from the outside world, such as slave patrollers, vicious wildlife, and an encroaching rumble of industry. This is a game set in the height of slavery in America, and it's also a game about liberation in midst of that horrible era. This game deals with some heavy themes and topics, and there are themes and topics that we shouldn't shy away from. TTRPG is a great vehicle to explore serious topics and for learning to empathize with people who are both different and similar to the player. This is also Black History Month in North America, and I would encourage everyone to check out the Kickstarter and support it if you can. Dinosaur Erotica is an RPG of absurd romance for 2 or more players by Octopus Apocalypse. It has raised over $1,100 out of its $1,000 funding target. It is running all the way till the middle of March. The game is inspired by romance and erotica literature that feature uncommon pairings, such as the works of Dr. Chuck Tingle. The game is designed to be playable in either a traditional player and GM style or as a more collaborative experience, and utilizes a simple rule system and random tables. I like romance TTRPGs, and I think that despite how well role-playing works with romance, there aren't that many romance TTRPGs that are getting published. Go check out the Kickstarter if you are into absurd romance, or just romance in general. The Stoneflash Gift is the living ship module for the Mothership by Jordan Boschman. It has raised over $1,100 on crowdfunder out of its $600 goal. The campaign is running till the 2nd of March. It is a light prep adventure for Mothership sci-fi horror RPG. The players explore a living ship with 25 organs, which I assume are locations in the ship. There are also creatures and diseases that are out to get the player characters. This adventure features body horror that is not for the faint of heart, but if that's something you are into, the artwork is beautifully grotesque. So, check this project out if you want to see some truly imaginative sci-fi horror. Lethe by Numberwood Studios is a TTRPG about choosing how we define ourselves. It has raised close to $1,200 on crowdfunder out of its $800 goal. The campaign is running till the 2nd of March. This is a game for 1 to 6 players plus a GM about a group of individuals waking up on the shore of a river in a dreamlike world, and each of them remembers nothing other than their own name. As the player character progresses in the game, they regain their old memories, uncovering stats, abilities, and their backstory. I really like the game setting in a dreamlike world and its themes on memories and identities. If it sounds like something you are into, go check out this crowdfunded campaign. Another thing I want to mention is that Lethe has some cool stretch goals with Logan Timmins, Lola Johnson, Amanda Holler, and Branch Jens as stretch goal writers. A few people there are TTRPG creators I've been following for a long time, and it would be cool to see the project hits its stretch goals targets. Biotrophication by Darling Demon Eclipse is a game of alien horror and weird romance for 2 players. At the time of recording, it has yet to reach its $1,400 goal on Kickstarter, and the campaign runs till the 3rd of March. This game is a story about both horror and romance, and it explores themes of bureaucracy, intelligent life, capitalism, and pet play. In the future, aliens have conquered Earth and claim humans as biotrophies or pets of their own. One player plays the role of a rebellious human, and the other plays the role of an alien who questions the imperialistic ideology of the species. The characters might find love with each other, or everything might fall apart. As I said earlier in this video, I think romance TTRPGs are cool, and I also like how this one blends romance with horror elements. Check out Biotrophication's Kickstarter and help it reach its funding goal. 3 Games About Life by Colm Martin are 3 one-sheet experimental RPGs about love, hope, and joy. At the time of recording, it has raised just over 1,200 euros of its 2,000 euro goal on Kickstarter, and the campaign runs till the end of the month. The first is Here and Now, a game that explores the same place at different moments in its history. The second is The Seventh Rainbow, a game that explores the whole life of a single protagonist. The third is She Traveled, You Stayed / She Stayed, You Traveled, a game that explores the relationship between 2 urban witches who have spent 30 years apart. The creators has released some amazing RPG projects in the past, such as Green Dawn Mall and 2 Summers. It would be cool to see this project hit its funding targets. The Occult Trail by Marvin Konak is a dark scene TTRPG set in 1911 in which you must hunt down beasts that spread blight in the swamps. At the time of recording, it has raised more than 1,200 euros of its 2,000 euro goal on Kickstarter, and the campaign runs till the 3rd of March. This is a dungeon crawler inspired by Darkest Dungeon, Hunt Showdown, and Explorers of the Woodlands. Each player plays as one of the 4 hunters, and it's their job to hunt down one of the fearsome beasts and purify the area. The scene has gorgeous artwork, and it's going to be risograph printed, which gives it a unique, striking aesthetic. According to the creator, they don't aim to make any profit from the scene. which is about right for an indie TTRPG project. I think it's a really cool project and deserves more backers, so go check it out. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. Please check out the Overlooked crowdfunding projects I've mentioned. I'm going to try this YouTuber thing. If you find this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel.